Thursday morning, March 20th, and I'm still kind of on a high from yesterday's show and having Owen's son around.
I tell you what,
Had so much
whenever
fun.
on my show yesterday, I got to play "Ain't No Love in Oklahoma." It was just not the same as hearing Giddy sing it.
He loves that song.
He was singing it.
Oh,
Country.
I've got more comments on that coming up, 8 o'clock on What Caught Our Ear. Welcome into the morning we've assembled. A couple of days ago, we had a chance to watch Josh consume 6 Coney Island hot dogs.
That's right.
I've never been so happy that I had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, we were paying up on the challenge of him being, phone free for like 3 days.
That's right.
And it was always going to be Coney Island. It was Coney Island that was the goal for you. That was what motivated you.
That's what I wanted.
And then we say, here we go. And Jesse's like, what? Where are we? No, I got a thing.
We didn't set a day.
Roll the tape. It was always going to be that day. But then
No,
we get
it
there.
wasn't.
Yes. We get there.
I would have said
and
I
that
haven't had a doctor's appointment.
I took a picture of the menu and I sent it, and there was absolutely nothing for Jesse.
No.
I was at the doctor.
No, there's nothing at Coney Island for Jesse.
It's only hot dogs, right?
Yeah,
I
well,
could have eaten chips. I would have gotten a bun.
Could you have had Frito
onions
chili?
on the bun.
Onions and cheese on the bun.
they do have spaghetti and chili,
Like
so you
cheese
could have
bread.
just got noodles.
Oh yeah.
You and Giddy
love
would have had a lot in
Frito
common.
chili pie you could have though. No.
It's chili.
Oh yeah. No.
I just get
kidding.
Fritos and cheese.
Aren't you
Done.
Yeah.
That just brings this whole topic. Aren't you tired of it?
No. Why would I be tired of
tired
eating
of always
well?
going places and being like, oh, can't do this.
No,
because
because I go to better places.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Shots, pew,
Whoa.
pew. Pew, pew, pew.
That
Don't
place
talk
has been
about
open since 1927.
When I say
Four.
better, I mean more options.
Gotcha. Well, I got to tell you, I'm going to get to my other story in a little bit, but I get a call. I'm trying to park, and that's the whole story I'm about to tell you. But
Because it's downtown.
yes, and Owen
Main Street.
and Giddy and Josh are standing outside Coney Island calling me because they're freaking out because it's cash only.
Well, the boss said he's going to pay. And I knew for a fact that our company credit card doesn't allow you to take cash out because we've tried.
At the casino. But they're freaked out, and I'm like, "This is the reason, boys.
We talked about that roll tape, by the way.
You should always have cash
About
on
being
you."
cash only.
Oh.
I mean, I had cash for me and my son, but
You had $8 as if that was going to cover it.
at Coney Island it would
Pretty
have.
darn close.
Pretty close.
I could have bought half a hot dog. I had $1 in my wallet.
Because you fed 4 of us for how much, Kevin?
Well, the first go around, I couldn't believe it was $19. I was
all
like,
four of us.
"You've
Wait,
got to be
hang on.
kidding me!"
First go round. What does that mean?
Well, because I went second
Well,
and
he
third
went
go round.
second and third, and so did Giddy.
Giddy joined me.
Oh, so
yeah, that's true. You did.
You go, okay, first go around, you ordered how many?
2.
Okay. Thinking,
Owen had 2. Kevin had a Frito chili pie.
is that before you knew how big they were?
No,
They're normal size hot. I don't know why people are questioning
Just
that.
like what you buy at the store, though, right?
I just didn't want to order 5 first round and just.
Why?
It feels weird.
Well, especially because
You ordered 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Yeah,
but
that's
once
different.
it became the boss's actual money and not the company's money, everyone got real sheepish. Like I decided against chips.
Yeah, you did.
All these things.
Those are crazy.
funny.
But I'll tell you, when I found out that I hate going downtown. 28 years in this market, I still hate trying to navigate
Really?
and park downtown. I hate paid parking.
Why?
I hate trying to figure out the little machine, wondering if I've got
Yeah, he
enough
spent
time.
a long time.
A parking garage is even worse.
I love
want
machines.
a parking lot that's free.
You always
hate
dream
it.
about bigger cities, Kevin. I'm here to tell you couldn't last a day.
Oh, my God.
Because when I was parallel parking and doing
There's
that
nothing
about 10
down
minutes
here.
before you, I thought, this is easy
is
because
great.
I had a clear street for 10 minutes to parallel park.
Yeah.
And if you were in Dallas, you wouldn't be able to do that
No way.
anywhere else.
I got there a
Big
couple
city.
minutes after you and had no issues either.
No way.
Paid 20
Yep.
$20 to park for an hour.
Yeah, we paid 3.
Yeah.
Intimidating. Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Big announcement.
Big announcement.
Next free Jake show.
Whoa.
And in about a week and a half, we might have some cross-Canadian ragweed tickets laying around.
Whoa! You can't just drop that news willy-nilly.
I just did.
Yeah,
You
we
just
need
did.
like bid alert right there. That's
do.
what we need.
do. That's crazy.
CCR.
Gosh.
Oh, you knew this, though. That you're such a
I get to go.
I knew this.
You're going to go in a suite, aren't you?
Of course.
Are
she
you
is.
really?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I
I want to remind the
Gary's-
listeners, too, that
Gary's-
Jesse doesn't know a single cross-Canadian
Yes, I
ragweed song.
do.
Name one.
I can sing it.
Yeah, name one right now.
When I hear it, I will know.
You get plus 3 or no? You don't get plus 3s for us? No. Okay. Cool. That's fine.
I mean, we do, but we already have.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine.
Glad you didn't go to Coney Island with us.
Yeah. Woo!
I mean, y'all talk about stuff in the office when I'm in here working 10 to 2. Mm-hmm. Y'all do make plans and all the things, and then I get in here and I don't know anything about stuff like when we're going to Coney Island.
The whole experience yesterday was nostalgic for me.
Yeah?
We went and paid the bet off for Josh that he couldn't do 3 days without his phone.
Yeah.
The reward was Coney Island, and we did it. And I realized when we went that it was a special day. The reason I know about Coney Island is because my granddad, Gene, who passed away in 2008. There was a YouTube video of us sitting with the cousins at that same table we sat at Coney Island.
Stop it.
And guess what? The day we went was his birthday.
I just got chills.
Yes.
Like the coincidence of that happening is.
Oh, I love it.
It's crazy.
And it
The
was
stars.
fun. And I had my son with us.
Yeah.
Grandpa Gene was right there with you.
Granddad Gene, yeah.
Granddad, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you are.
But what we did at lunch was something normal to me, but new to Josh and Kevin. You know what
was that?
We played trivia.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we played a lot of trivia.
Giddy, my son.
Giddy wanted to play.
He
On a
loves,
phone or on
no,
the game
you have to come
there?
up with a question
Uh-huh.
off the top of your head.
Oh,
you
'cause
have
you
to
guys-
ask him.
You guys play like dinner games all the time.
Yeah, or just that's how we.
Keep him entertained.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And
that's
Josh had some good trivia questions.
Yeah. Well, one of the ones that I think it was Kevin that asked him, he said, name one of Michael Jackson's wives or name somebody that Michael Jackson was with. And he said just straight up, Lisa Presley.
Presley.
Yeah, Giddy
What?
knew that.
Well, because it's Elvis's
This
daughter.
6-year-old? Yeah, probably the connection of Elvis.
Yeah.
And I think that's
He's
why
obsessed.
he's a
Crazy,
Michael
though.
Jackson fan now, because he started to see the connection of Elvis and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
he was even surprising me with some of the stuff he knew.
Yeah.
I have some questions about your granddaddy Gene visit.
Oh.
Yeah.
First, did he eat 6 hot dogs? Yeah. And second, I'm assuming he had cash and paid. Like the rest of you chumps.
he took care
Counted
of
out
us.
the cents and everything.
Uh-huh.
Change.
Yes, he took care of us.
That's so fun.
Yes, he did. He paid for us. Yes. Country music news for your Thursday. Good morning. Last night, really cool night. That 100 years of the Grand Ole Opry. It was celebrated on television. Looked like it was a taped occasion of some, a couple days in the past. But it was neat to see all the Opry legends.
Did Blake
Basically, Blake.
host?
Yes, with
That's
NBC. Basically, all the living members of the Grand Ole Opry were part of it. So really cool to see. If you saw it, tell us how you felt about it. Luke Combs, he's making history. The first ever country artist to headline, and they're saying close, Lollapalooza. Have you been to Lollapalooza?
No,
It's in
that's too
Chicago.
expensive.
This is a big deal. Olivia Rodrigo
Yes.
is another one of the headliners. Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay.
Ring a bell?
You know
Yeah.
her. Yeah, you do.
That's
Quit it.
Cappuccino song or something.
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
Okay. And Corn with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, Corn.
Corn's been around for
You know,
eons.
you've
for
known
like
They
Corn.
do the
30
backwards
years.
K. They're kind of demonish, right?
No,
satanic.
they're absolutely not. Actually,
I bet Owen in high school listened to a little bit of
Yeah.
Corn.
Don't you know
Not
their big
at
song
all.
called Shuckin'?
Yeah, Kevin.
So good.
I knew it. Oh, and I'm going to tell while I'm talking about this Taylor Sheridan festival, pull up your email, Josh, and get some audio
Oh,
because we
yeah.
have a Luke Bryan story that's hilarious. In the meantime, TV producer Taylor Sheridan is a creator of Yellowstone and Tulsa King in 1923, and now he's a creator of the Bosque Ranch live concert happening September 13th down there at his ranch, the 4 Sixes in Weatherford, Texas. It's going to have Drayton Farley. Don't know who that is. Jackson Dean, we know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we especially know Caitlin Butts.
Nice.
She'll be there.
Nice.
Apparently, Taylor Sheridan can get her people to call him back.
No
Unlike my.
Caitlin Butts.
Yeah.
Call us back, Caitlin Butts.
Anyways, that's going to be happening mid-September there.
Have you been watching 1923? So good. We just watched the last episode last night. I just wanted more, and it's not there.
I
have to
always
wait a week.
take issue because the beautiful people he hires as actors for the show have perfect teeth.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do a timepiece,
Yeah.
you better jack up their teeth a little bit. Now the one girl, when she was coming through customs and they were having to examine her,
Horrible.
It was, but she had the hairy armpits. And
I know.
That was probably more like the 19th.
That was.
Because I don't know, most women I know don't have hairy armpits.
Most women I know.
Right?
Jesse's not even saying it.
I shave.
Okay.
They're just people
Finally,
that go natural.
We call this portion of the country music news Story Time with Luke Bryan. Take a listen.
Aw.
What's up, y'all? It's Luke. So, story of the day. Me and Tate, we're fishing and stopped by to get some snacks from a gas station. This kind of big guy tatted up. He's just staring me down. I'm like, oh, yeah. He recognizes me. I walk up to the counter. He goes, man, God, dude, you look just like Blake Shelton. You're not Blake Shelton, are you?
That's awesome.
I'm not Blake Shelton. He goes, you got to get that all the time. I was like, every now and then I get it, but he goes, well, you're his doppelganger, and like,
What?
you know who he is. He's on that TV show.
Oh.
I said, yeah, I know who he is. And he goes, could you imagine what it would be like to have Blake Shelton's money?
That is
so
fantastic.
Bryan,
Wow.
being recognized as Blake Shelton.
You know, I mean, that sounds like something Gary would say, like to somebody, because he doesn't know names of people; he just
You
knows
look like
faces.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Pulled the
but
wrong
at the
name.
same time, I can totally see, because of their back and forth, their history of a back and forth, I can
Yeah.
totally see Blake like hiring somebody to do that.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
If you're that person, though, are you embarrassed, or is it you think it was kind of funny now? You know what I mean?
Have to be.
I'd be
yeah.
a little embarrassed.
Did
I'd
they
be
even
embarrassed.
know? Did he fess up that he was Luke Bryan?
Unless he sees this
maybe
video.
not. Yeah, you're right. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll never see it.
Yeah.
That is your country music
That's
news.
awesome. Take it or leave it from yesterday.
Yesterday.
I'm following up on the first date I had this past weekend. I thought it went fairly well, although I'm confused by a comment my date made about halfway through the night.
Huh.
We were talking about our online dating experiences when he said, I look better in person than I do in my pictures. I want to hear how he said it, is like my...
I imagine it was something like, you look better in person than you do
Yeah.
in your picture.
I just don't like the word better.
Yeah. No.
You look different would be...
No, that's even
That would
worse.
be worser.
Yeah.
How about not an observation that's a comparison? Just say you
Yeah.
look nice tonight, or you
Yeah.
look pretty tonight,
Yeah, well-
or you look fantastic.
Or I like what Josh said yesterday about this was, I thought you were hot before,
Yeah.
and now, oh
Now.
my goodness.
Wow.
Even,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're,
Bingo.
as Jesse would say, stunning.
Stunning.
Let me ask you this question,
Hang
though,
on,
Jesse.
wait,
Well, she's better read the whole
wait,
thing.
I'm sorry.
You better read the whole thing.
I'm going to make Melanie mad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So, you look better than you do in your pictures. At first, I thought it was a compliment, but now I'm not so sure. I've heard you talking about this issue on the air before. Is it a compliment or an insult? How should I take it? Is he saying I'm not photogenic?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather, on a first date, just get to know the person without them commenting on your physical
Yes.
appearance? I think so, too.
100%.
Let's just go out and have a good time.
Yes.
I'm not going to try to, as you would say, butter and bus.
Yeah.
Let's just get to know each other.
Because then I'm like, oh, crap, I got to look like this all the time now.
Sure.
You know?
But then also, isn't it just you're pointing out the obvious? Like,
Yeah, right?
You're going on a date with this person because
You've never
your first
it
glance
was
is
at a
you find them
picture.
attractive.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I feel like complimenting them, or I would hope complimenting them. Hopefully, it's not a bad way of,
Yeah.
oh, you look better in person than
Or
you
you
do.
look nice tonight, like Kevin
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Like
Totally
a slight
fine
compliment, I
and
think is
safe.
good. Yeah.
So you met Elise on Bumble
I sure did.
based off a profile picture.
Yeah.
And when you took that first date in person, what was that like?
Well, it was different because I think we FaceTimed a little bit before.
Really? You FaceTimed a
FaceTime
stranger?
before, FaceTime before
Never.
meeting, but only like once, maybe twice. I
And
think.
how-
Maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but
How long had you been talking?
we started talking on Bumble on May 30th,
And then
we met like
FaceTime-
June
but you
9th or
FaceTime
10th
when?
or something, somewhere between there.
When did you face it?
So within the month.
Within the month for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But then meeting her was completely different because it was kind of matching a personality to what she looks like. You know what I mean? And it was a beautiful thing because
It worked.
The way it meshed was insane. It was mind blowing to me because she's an amazing person inside of me. So yeah,
You knew that.
it was beautiful. Yeah, it was fantastic.
And you're really lucky she stuck around because they went to Coney Island and you downed 6 hot dogs. She goes, I'll try again. I'll try again. Why not?
Keep it going.
Well, I have a collection of weird stories, and welcome to Thursday morning. It's 7 o'clock. Wake with Jake Show, we're here.
We need to name this bit, Kevin.
I know.
A collection of weird
Yeah,
stories.
What would you
sounded
say?
Like you were going to say a different word.
Yeah, I thought you did.
What would you
We
say
gotta name
besides...
this bit.
What would you say besides weird stories?
Yeah.
A collection of funnies.
Little Kevin's funny box.
That sounds weird.
Nope.
No.
All right, there are a couple of guys that robbed a Tennessee gas station the other day,
not fun.
and they stole $400 worth of CBD oil. And but it's interesting how they robbed the gas station. Not with guns, but they had 2 pythons.
What?
Oh, we're gonna snake
What?
yes.
Go ahead, Jesse. I've been waiting.
I don't even know. The CBD in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me? Oh, wait.
It's a python.
I mean, would you be more scared of a python than guns?
Yes.
Really?
No, I don't think I
Just
would.
because of the shock value.
Python's venomous.
Oh.
But no, they'll squeeze you to death.
They squeeze
Oh,
you.
they're the ones that wrap around you.
Yeah.
She's not gonna tell me. But
It's a slower death, is why it's...
That's not scary.
Not as
it would be
scary, no.
shocking, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
shock
would
factor.
expect a gun from a robber, you know?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't expect him to pull out this...
If you're being robbed at a convenience store, if you're the clerk, are you being always complicit?
You're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Complicit.
Your life is more valuable than the
Like,
whatever's
go
in the
along with it.
register.
Oh, compliant.
And here we
Complicit
go.
means sitting still.
Here we go.
I think complicit's right.
Or I could just not. I just let you go with the wrong word.
Yeah, I
You
think-
want me to let me hang on. From now on,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
just go with the wrong word.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Compliance is the right word. Because
Okay.
complicit, you would be in
Just-
part of the crime. I'm
yeah.
with you.
Well, but he is a part of the crime a little bit. He's giving them the money.
Yeah,
not
as a
to
clerk.
blow it all up.
Only unless you're like, hey, I'll give you the money, but I'm gonna need 10%.
Is this weird
Yeah.
story?
Jesse's right. Compliance.
No, but okay. Yes, I would absolutely go along with everything.
Okay, very good.
You're supposed to, because your life is more valuable than the $700 or something in the register.
100%.
I know. I guess where I was going with that train of thought before I said the wrong word, because they're hard in my head these days, is, you have to think a little bit. Well, it's going to take a while for the python to squeeze me, so I might not give them the CBD. That's kind of where I was thinking.
Oh, in this example,
It would take
but
a
if
little
they had a
while.
pew-pew, you better give it up, right?
It'd be
Yeah.
immediate.
But if you have a slither,
Yeah.
All right, let's try words on this one. North Carolina woman driving to work. This is crazy. She discovered a stranger sleeping in her back seat.
Oh, no.
nope.
Noticed a strange smell, heard movement, and she sees a man's legs in her rearview mirror. And the man nonchalantly, did I say that right, Jesse? Admitted he was trying to snooze.
So
And then he got out and just walked away.
was he
my.
in? Okay,
Was it cold?
was it like in her driveway or at work or what? I mean,
It
just
didn't
out in
say.
public. Okay,
out in-
just somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just needed a
That's
place
crazy.
to stay.
The fact that she smelled him first.
Ooh, yeah. Someone's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.
you would notice.
Can I just say that when I run into Starbucks, because it's like 30 seconds, I leave my car running and unlocked. And
Oh.
occasionally I'll look
Noted.
back and wonder, did anyone pop in there? Because there's some,
I always look back.
You leave it on and unlocked?
well, Council
Why are
in
you
Reno.
saying this on the air?
Yeah.
You're
You
literally
think-
saying where you are at what time.
Yeah. We call that Ralph Tylering it.
What is that?
He never locked his car.
No, he didn't.
Really?
The founder
He
of his
didn't.
company, he'd leave that car. Of course, if it got stolen, he'd get another one.
That's true. He did, didn't he? That's so funny. And then California trio recently stole $7,000 worth of underwear from a local TJ Maxx.
7,000 from TJ Maxx?
Entered the store,
That's gotta be
packed
all of them.
trash bags with the underwear and left, and then they got arrested in the parking lot.
I want to go to TJ Maxx and take my calculator and see
Yeah.
how many that would be.
Oh, that would take
Is that a lot?
That's like
gotta be.
You get like
TJ
a
Maxx is like
5-pack for $10.
Yeah, TJ Maxx is like a discount store.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah.
Wow.
7,000 is
That's
crazy.
The whole inventory.
Maybe if they would have had pythons, they could have pulled it off.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
true.
Nice. You know, someone in the hallway earlier, we were talking about Coney Island and Josh consuming all the hot dogs. And how much
It's a conversation around the whole office.
And you
It
got
really
got
is.
chili on them all,
Oh, chili
right?
and
chili and cheese. Yeah. Now he forewent
Goodness.
the onions.
Yeah, because who likes onions?
I had
I
onions
do.
on mine.
I'm
yeah.
good.
Love onions.
No.
I mean, then you get to enjoy them the rest of the day.
Yeah, you're taking them out of your mouth.
Can I tell you something that made me? I'm gonna preface this. I enjoyed spending time with your son. I'm gonna just talk more about that at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
No,
What's your
it
however?
made me really nervous when he had the Cheeto fingers, and he was you were drinking the same drink, and he was near you, and I was afraid he was going to get you all stained up. That made me nervous the whole lunch.
Yeah. I'm just used to it.
I know, but you needed a wet rag to mitigate that situation as you went along.
You better start to let that side of you dissipate.
I know.
As your granddaughter gets bigger.
Oh, Collins will
Yeah,
never.
but Kelsey would have been like prepared probably with like a wet one or something.
Yeah, she
right.
would've.
While they're eating, I'm not going to wipe his fingers between every bite.
No,
that's
you're right.
That's true. Yeah.
And I
Just
noticed
made
on my
me
hoodie
nervous.
yesterday, I had
Did you
a
have
hoodie
some?
No, it must have been from a day or two before. It was some griffin giblets on my shoulder.
Griffin
You just kind of get
giblets.
used to it.
That's your next Coney Island store. Griffin giblets.
But and then while we were talking about that, someone in the hallway did what I can't stand.
What?
Oh.
So well, up in Tulsa, they've got blah blah blah, blah and I just they start to sound like Charlie Brown after they say, well, you know, up in Tulsa, Tulsa,
Be nice.
but we're going to Tulsa collectively.
Oh.
What do you mean, be nice?
What are they trying? I'm
People
lost.
up in Tulsa.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell them when I get there on Thursday
I bet
how
you will.
pretentious and they think they're better. Who's got the NBA team?
Yep.
Who's got the big
What? I'm
scissor tail?
lost. This somebody in the hallway.
Yeah.
Who used to live there.
And we were talking about Coney Island. They said there's this other really good.
up in Tulsa.
And it's way better than Coney Island, Oklahoma City. That was the whole
Why are
conversation.
you so triggered?
I
love restaurant
Kevin knows this.
pointers.
Not Tulsa, apparently.
I'm going to Tulsa.
Tulsa does have an attitude about themselves.
They have an attitude.
I don't think so.
I know
also
so.
think they
I don't
do.
think so.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
But I think they're jealous, really, is what it boils down to.
No.
of
The one
Oklahoma
really
City.
cool thing in Tulsa.
They have
the
an
one.
awesome music scene up there.
Sure.
The one cool thing in Tulsa is Kane's Ballroom, okay? Because Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. But I'm here to tell you, when we get up there, we're going up there to accept an award.
Yes,
Yeah, we are.
The OAB Personality of the Year, the Wake with Jake show, happens to be the recipient this year. And so we'll go and enjoy and be a part
We're
of
going to
the
cut
scene.
the trophy in fours, but we'll figure it out.
I want to clarify something. I love going to Tulsa, and I think it's really pretty there. But I do believe the people there have a bit of an attitude about their rivalry with Oklahoma
They're
City.
in a bubble.
Because
I don't
we're
even see
kicking
that
their
there's-
butt right now.
I don't see the rival. Why is there a rivalry?
I'm just telling you,
Because
Jesse.
it's the only two
We're
big
in the
cities
know.
in Oklahoma.
We are in the know, Jesse.
Well, now Lawton's getting
This is
offended.
dumb.
Okay, quit.
When you said that. So anyway, when we go up there,
Yeah.
we're gonna act nice?
What do you
We're
mean?
gonna be good people and
Oh, like to the Tulsa night?
Are you freaking kidding me right
just making conversation.
now? Why would we treat other Oklahomans differently?
No,
Because they think they're Arkansas West.
Oh.
No, they think they're like Kansas City Southwest.
I think we should say when we get
I
the
love
award,
Tulsa.
thank you, everyone, but thank you, Tulsa.
Put this in Oklahoma City
Wait,
next year.
you're gonna have to wait until we check out the next morning.
Yeah.
But I do love the river spear.
There you go.
And the river. And that Brookside area is nice, too.
5-second challenge.
Bring it on, Donkey Kong.
I'm bringing it.
Did you lose last week?
Yeah,
Why
I
are
did.
you
I
bringing it?
claim myself as a loser. I'm tired
okay.
of calling you guys losers.
Yeah, and you hadn't brought it. You
I haven't brought it in a while.
topics
That's
in
true.
while.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm gonna bring it
It's
today.
Thank you, Josh.
No problem.
time you did
This is the segment where we have 5 seconds to name 3 things in a certain category.
Okay.
Jess, you're going to go first.
Oh, okay.
You ready? In 5 seconds, name 3 animals you want to cuddle.
A manatee, a penguin, and a koala.
Wow.
Sounds slippery, the
Yeah,
penguin.
I think, and a manatee, right? Isn't
Why
that
would
a,
it? Penguins dry
Penguins
off.
have feathers.
They get dry eventually.
Yeah.
Looks cold to me.
that'd be a
Well,
chilly,
it-
that'd be a chilly cuddle.
No, because they're Antarctica.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
warm down there.
Oh, and in
Well,
5
we
seconds.
can really make an issue out of anything, can't we?
We sure can.
I know my aminals.
And in 5 seconds, name 3 cars that are fast.
You got a Ferrari. Corvette. Lambo.
On my way to the doctor yesterday, I was behind a McLaren, and I haven't seen one in so long. I used to play that thing on the video game that we had at our house and our computer at our Commodore 64. One of the most awesome vehicles in the whole wide world.
They look
was
nice.
sitting in front of me, and all I kept thinking was, I'm never ever gonna have one of those ever.
No, never.
But why
Ever.
would you want one, really? More taxes,
why
more,
not?
more insurance.
To go fast.
Well,
Owen.
the people that have those don't really have to mind.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Good.
Kevo, in 5 seconds.
Are we doing the 5-second challenge?
We are. We
Shut
are.
up, Kevin!
We're done with the conversation. Moving on to the next one. In 5 seconds, name 3 breakfast cereals.
Got your tricks for kids and your grape nuts and your Cheerios.
Wow.
Grape nuts.
They're delicious.
Grape nuts are great. Ladled with lots of sugar.
Lot
I'll
of
eat those
sugar.
when I'm at the retirement community.
No,
Thank
no.
you, Kevin.
I had them when I was like 6. Just as long as you put like half a cup of sugar on them, so good.
Wow. 5-second challenge. Jesse.
Yeah.
In 5 seconds.
started it.
In 5 seconds, name 3 words that start with Y.
Yellowstone, yak, and yellow.
Cheap.
Deep. Cop out.
X that out.
Yep, you don't win
What?
that
Yeah.
one. Sorry.
Said words.
You said yellow and yellow. Same thing.
No, I said Yellowstone
Yep, same thing.
is a place.
All right. Owen, your turn. Woo! In 5 seconds, name.
Okay, Yemen.
There we go.
Late.
Yep. 10 seconds after.
I hate y'all.
Owen, in 5 seconds, name 3 things you'd do if you were invisible for a day.
Oh. I can't say.
I don't want to hear the answers.
Oh, creepy.
Kevin.
That gets me.
Can you just name one?
I mean, go shower with my wife, but I do that.
What?
I do that. I
Why
do
would
that
you want to be
fully
invisible?
I don't know. Maybe.
Just watch her? That's creepy AF.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to walk amongst our cows, so they would.
I didn't think you had cows anymore.
Yeah, like 4.
Weird.
Kevin, we're still going. In 5 seconds, name 3 celebrities you'd be all right being stuck in an elevator with.
Blake Shelton, George Clooney, and Matthew McConaughey.
Wow.
Golly, that would be fantastic.
That would be a great elevator
You
ride.
should have added 3 that you would feel comfortable with as ladies.
I should have said ladies. You're right.
That'd be
In
harder.
an elevator.
Would I be invisible?
No, quit it. Last round.
Okay.
This is the fun one.
Oh,
I like this one. Jesse, in 5 seconds, as a Valley girl, tell me why California is the best state.
because the 405 takes you over to the 992, and then you turn on the coastal, and then you go up north to the 605.
That's
How do you
amazing.
know these things?
Impressive.
Californians.
Oh, and you're up.
Okay.
In 5 seconds, as Sam Elliott, tell me your order at Brahms.
Ooh, I'll have me a number 12, no onions, and a chocolate malt.
Chocolate malt. Sam.
I didn't know Sam was a chocolate
What's the
malt
number
kind of guy.
12? What's the number 12?
That's the 6-pound burger with
6
man-
pound?
6.
1/6.
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
There's a TH in there somewhere.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, okay, I got
Talking to
you.
you.
I can hear you.
And that's really tasty. It's not, sometimes that whole quarter pounder, a little too large on a, lunch.
Yeah, I got you, Sam. Kevin, it's your turn.
Okay.
In 5 seconds, as RFK
Oh,
Jr.,
my goodness.
Oh, here we go.
tell me what your favorite TV show is.
I like Seinfeld, and I like any medical show because I'm an expert, and then CSI, of course.
Of course, it's CSI. Thank you, guys.
Josh, we don't really have time, but real quickly, in 5 seconds, name 3 places to eat in that god-awful town, Tulsa.
There's probably a McDonald's, a Burger King, and a Taco Bell.
Oh, surely.
I don't know anything up there.
Josh, in 5 seconds, name 3 items that you could eat more than 6 of, like you did 6 Coney Island hot dogs.
Including hot dogs or not including hot dogs?
Not including hot dogs.
I could eat 6 tacos. I could eat 6 pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
And I could eat 6 enchiladas. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think I could
I'd
do
like to put you to that task.
I don't think I can do the last
6
one.
inches.
Hey, Josh, in 5 seconds, name 3 things you can put chili on.
Oh, a hot dog, some Fritos. burger. Hey, chili burger.
Like Ron's. Ron's has the best. Take it or leave it. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
We do have a response to the flowers to the wife, and the guy just said just because with his flowers, taking it to the wife's work, and then she was fine with it because she loves her husband and thought it was sweet.
That's right.
And then all the hens get to clucking, like Owen says. And everybody's like, well, what'd he do? What's he guilty of? Dirk. And so somebody texted or emailed?
Yeah, somebody texted in, I think it was just this morning, maybe yesterday morning, and said, I just listened to Friday's show.
Okay.
Thanks to the podcast.
Yeah.
I agree with Josh and Owen about the guy sending his wife flowers for no reason. This is why guys don't do nice things for us, because it's always looked at as suspicious.
Yeah.
It's unfair, and this is coming from a woman.
I like it.
I try to listen to y'all every day, but I do fall behind, but I usually am able to catch up with the podcast. So I appreciate you.
Podcast.
Appreciate you texting me.
Podcast.
Well done, Josh.
That's almost a week later she's listening.
YouTube,
We're everywhere.
Instagram, Facebook. You can't swing a dead cat and miss the show.
And we do not condone swinging dead cats.
Have you ever done that?
No.
That's what he'd do if
You
he
would
was
if you were invisible, though. Yeah.
A lot of flying
You see this flying cat? New, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
My boyfriend is asked to borrow money so he can bet on March Madness.
Oh, no. This is over.
He swears his brackets are winners. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they are.
I didn't give him an answer yet, but I will feel guilty if I say no. He lent me money when I needed to repair my car. Totally different.
Totally different.
He's a terrible gambler and never wins, so I'm thinking about saying no in order to save him from himself. Yeah. Again, I would feel really guilty, but I know it's the right thing to do. I also know he's helped me out when I was in a jam, so I should do the same and lend him money, right? Do you see how confused I am? Yeah. What would you do if you were me? No!
No, don't do it. He's
Let
not
it
in
ride.
a jam. He's not in a jam.
Let it ride.
Okay, from the gambler in
How
the room.
much are we talking about? Talking about $100 bucks? What are we talking
Let's
about?
say 200.
Yeah, let it ride. Come on.
No.
$200?
Parlay it, baby.
Let it
Yeah.
parlay.
For
Especially-
March Madness?
No, because if he puts 200 on this bracket and he actually gets a perfect bracket, which has never happened before.
Right.
Okay, so
He'd
no.
probably make millions.
Yeah.
But
And then
it's
she-
literally never happened,
she-
and he's a terrible gambler.
But if he brings home $5 million, she probably not complaining.
she
Just saying.
says he's a terrible gambler.
Well, there's always a first time for everything.
Oh, my
That's
God.
right.
That's from a gambler. That's what that sounds like.
Speaking of-
Exactly.
Can't win if you
Speaking
don't play.
of, Josh,
Uh-huh.
I think you owe me $35 for lunch the other day so I can put up some March Madness money
Yeah, you're right.
today. Is that possible? $35? Come on.
That's good. We could parlay.
I got a line on something.
Yeah, you do.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is silly. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's 8 o'clock and it's Thursday morning, and I'm looking at our prep sheet about what caught her ear, and you know what caught my eye was Jesse's.
Oh.
Oh,
It's on the prep sheet.
I know. No, I just thought you were going to start yours, but your ear is my ear, apparently.
I bounced.
Okay. What gets Gary's goat?
What does that mean?
Gets
Are
Gary's
you
goat.
you of all people don't know what gets
Of all people.
your goat?
Because you're a country boy, maybe.
Tell us about it.
What gets Gary's
You
goat?
I don't know.
Then
The people may not know.
Yeah,
it's just so
explain it.
weird.
What
Of
is
all
it?
people,
Of all people.
Is this nasty?
What gets
Are you
your
gonna
goat?
Get nasty talk to him?
what do you think it means?
What gets him going?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. He's so even keel about everything,
Perfect.
except when we both have the same crossword puzzle game on our phone. And I'm making dinner last night, and he's sitting on the couch. He's like, "What?
Oh no.
Oh, that's dumb. This is what? Dumb clues on a crossword.
Oh, he hates it.
Hates it.
Yeah.
Like,
Grinds 'em.
I've never seen him get like. He plays Wordle with his
Yeah.
friend in the morning every day. He does all the things, and this is what gets his
Yeah.
goat.
Wow.
The clue was North Dakota or South Dakota, or North Dakota and South Dakota. What would you guys say?
The Dakotas.
No,
Yeah, that's good.
it's harder than that. But
Cold.
okay,
Oh.
Josh,
How many squares
I
were
don't
there?
even. I don't even have a guess. I'm sorry.
places.
What?
Dumb, right?
I mean, because
That's
you can
very
say
dumb.
anything.
Yeah. You could say
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Say my ear is a place.
That's stupid.
This is dumb.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
crossword
Jerry.
puzzles.
What caught my ear
Yes.
was something that Elise has done this week with her mom and her friend.
Yes.
She went dress shopping.
And
I know nothing.
But do you know if she said yes to the dress?
I don't believe she said yes yet. I think she's going to maybe try on a couple more, maybe
Good
go to
for
a
her.
couple more different places. But and she doesn't like it either because we share everything together. We're like, we say everything to each other. And I was able to keep the proposal a secret for 3 months, 4 months, whatever I had the ring for. But now she's going to have to keep, and she hates it, the dress a secret for
Is she
until
going to have
October?
to hide it somewhere and not
I
in your
think-
apartment?
Yeah, she'll probably drop it at her dad's or her
Yeah,
mom's.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Put
Here's the
it
thing.
somewhere else.
Stop it. Stop
What?
that stupidity and just share everything. You know what I mean?
She should tell me about the dress.
If
You're
she
wearing
wants
your,
to.
well, you usually sometimes wear your engagement
I
ring.
do usually,
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's tradition?
It
It's not
wouldn't
gonna
fit today. His knuckles swollen from the hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
But who cares?
But
I'm
you
with
think
that
you
one,
think
yeah.
her
I am
showing me the
too.
dress is not that big of a deal?
I think some
They
of
say
the
it's bad luck.
some
I don't believe
traditions
that.
are dumb.
Yeah, that is a dumb
That's
one.
what me and Lisa are thinking. But then it's like, how can you
If
can you
if
what?
she wants,
how can you ruin it and say no? This is what it looks like.
because
You know what I mean?
she could tell you, but
Yeah.
you'll still have no idea how she's going to look that day.
Yeah, true.
It'll still be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
beautiful and stunning
Yeah.
and just
You know, the opposite of that, though, is that my future son-in-law mistakenly saw a picture of Chloe's dress
Oh, that's
early.
happened, yeah.
And that was not good.
How was it not good? Did he?
Because she didn't want him to see the dress.
Is she upset?
She was very adamant that him not see it.
Right. So I think we all pretended like he didn't see it.
Well, in about,
Well,
we'll-
she knows now.
We'll see in 30 years if it does any good or bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
that's
we go.
Valid point.
Yeah.
But did Eric say something like, "But it looked nice"?
I don't remember how it went down, but I remember it was a thing for like 24 hours. For
Well,
sure.
a dude is always going to forget. Like that day, he's not going to be thinking about any.
I don't know. It was white.
Exactly.
What caught my ear,
Exactly.
Giddy, is Ted yesterday about being on the show with me. He said, yeah, it was fun. I did a lot of fake laughing.
Hey, we do too.
I said, okay.
He did not
He
say
gets
that.
so he
Yeah,
gets it.
I had to fake laugh a lot.
He knows what Dad does at work.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
thanks, Giddy.
Well, that dovetails in what I was going to say is
Okay.
that just spending time with Giddy yesterday and
The
then
youth
getting
of America.
getting to go to lunch with him, he's a good kid.
He is a good
Aw.
kid. He really is.
You, Kevin.
The way he interacted with adults was very impressive, and not all kids do that.
Exactly.
And he's intelligent, and he's funny, and seems to really be enjoying life. And so
Well,
you guys are doing a good job. So
That's sweet.
Well,
that's
we
what
know
spending time
we
with
know
him.
one of three is doing good.
Yeah,
Well,
Kelsey's
we need
doing
to.
it. Oh, that's true. We need to bring the other one.
Yeah, I need to make a judgment on the other two.
Yeah, they're next. Yippee doo. So there's a list online of things that have gradually disappeared. Like Kevin said, his arse has gradually disappeared.
Yeah.
The word
But
arse is so great, is it not?
it's a fun way to say
I
it.
love it.
But things like fairly priced streaming services, now they're all crazy. 24-hour businesses. Remember when Walmart was 24-hour?
I do.
But,
Some
the
are
pandemic killed that.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Walmart that I use isn't.
Mine
The
either.
good old $800 beater car.
Yes.
You can't find them anymore. Now people on Facebook Marketplace think it's
my
worth
gosh.
$5,000 and the
It's-
thing's got 800,000
It's
miles on it.
insane.
Stupid.
And apartments are the same too.
how much did those police auction cars cost that I see
don't know.
driving
They're
around?
not $800.
No, they're more.
I think
they
so.
gotta be more now.
Yeah,
I'd love to
stupid.
drive one of those for a week.
Just to see if people pull over or
Nice.
slow down. One said physical checks as payment, but in my world, real estate, that still is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They still cut checks. Part of it. Coins on the sidewalk. Do you see many coins?
I
these days?
do.
No, I
pick
don't
'em
think
up?
I do.
I still do.
Really?
I
Do you pick 'em up?
If it's ahead, yeah.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Cash in your wallets,
Yeah, well,
that's a good one.
especially when you go
never
to
have
Coney
cash.
Island.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta-
a good one.
don't have. You'd never have cash.
Rarely. No,
Do you
and
even know how to
my dad
count?
keeps telling me that you should always have cash in your wallet.
I love your dad.
I just don't. I don't know why.
Toys and cereal boxes. My boys will never know what that's like.
What?
That's
they don't
sad.
do toys anymore?
Oh, that I think that stopped a while ago too, right?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, Cracker Jacks made, but if they do, it's like that's not cereal, but
It's like a special.
like a piece of paper. Stupid.
Yeah.
Tattoo?
Yeah.
They've
well,
always
or
been.
like a little
They've always
booklet.
been that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
sad.
That's the
What
list.
are some things that you think of like that you don't see anymore?
Cash in people's
You know what?
wallets.
You know what? I never see anymore. Yeah, that's
Jesse?
definitely true.
What do you never see?
Those little Japanese beetles.
What?
What?
The little black and white ones, I used to see them everywhere as a kid.
Actual bugs?
Bugs, yeah. They're like, they're about the size of a pack of gum.
Oh, is that what you're measuring right now?
Hey.
I'll be a ding-dong daddy.
Family Feud, hello. I'm your host, Josh Harvey. All the contestants today, minus Giddy. We miss them.
Oh, thank you.
We miss them. Kevin, Jesse, and Owen here today, though.
We are here.
Kevin, you're going to start us out with the first question.
I can't wait.
Name something you avoid doing, but you feel better after it's done.
Home projects.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Jesse, over to you.
Yep.
Home projects is number 2. Name something you avoid doing, though you feel better after it's done.
Dishes.
Yeah.
Good. Dishes number 1. Good job.
Thank you.
Owen.
Come on. Big money taxes.
Oh, good.
Oh, hate it.
Why?
Sorry. It's not on there.
That's the season.
That
That's
is
the
a
season right now of taxes.
Excellent
You're right.
answer.
That's not on there. Kevo, give me something else you avoid, but you feel better when it's done.
Cleaning the house.
Good. Clean
Is
it
this
up.
from a man's perspective or a woman's perspective?
Remember now, 100 Jake listeners, so could be 50-50.
Could be 50-50,
Okay.
could be
Alright.
37,
Halfway half.
depending on who Josh called yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. He called. He's on the phone
Survey
all
a
day.
whole
Probably
bunch
couldn't
of-
understand him with those hot dogs in his mouth.
No. Jesse, give me something else you avoid, but you feel better after it's done.
Lawn work? I don't know.
No, sorry.
Ooh.
Now, why would that not be on there?
Only 2 more answers. It's not.
Mowing the lawn work, all that.
Maybe
You feel
that's
better after
under
it's done.
projects.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
stupid.
Oh,
All right,
he gets
you-
really
you gonna
upset.
give another
I do.
answer?
He does.
I do.
You're just tired of striking out. Go ahead.
Cooking dinner or something.
No. Laundry and pay bills.
Yeah, laundry was gonna be my
Pay
next
bills.
one.
Bills, taxes.
Not
same
taxes.
thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Love
Just-
making wasn't on there.
No, it wasn't.
Ask Sherry.
It didn't ask all women, that's why.
Jesse, next question. Give me something specific you almost always eat out of a bag.
Chips.
Yeah.
Number 1. Good job.
Yeah, I've had both number 1s today.
Look at you.
Look at me.
You're like a daggum Luke Combs. Number 1 after number 1.
Oh, yeah. Owen, give me something specific you always eat out of a bag.
Pop. Nope.
Yeah.
Don't you do it.
Why?
Not popcorn. Popcorn.
Why are you second guessing
Well,
yourself?
because
Come
we
on.
air pop our corn these days.
Oh, that's right. You
that
have
would
the-
be a terrible
yeah.
answer if you said that.
Kevo, give me something else you always eat out of a bag.
Skittles.
Yeah, candy.
Candy's on there. Good job, Kevo.
I love your specific.
2 more answers.
Yeah, I love it.
Jesse, give me something else specific you always eat out of a bag.
So you said candy, saying chips, popcorn.
We're hungry.
Shoot.
Come on, Jesse. You invented them.
I did?
Yes. Come on. You introduced me to them.
Oh. I don't know.
Sorry, too long of a time.
What?
I think we're going to get to Kevin, so he might be able to say it. Owen, you're up.
Pork rinds? Is that what you said?
No.
Not at all.
Kevin.
Car fries.
Car fries?
Car fries.
Yeah, out of the bag in the front seat.
That's right. Only one more
Dang
answer,
it.
Jesse. 2 strikes. We can get a clean wipe. Name something specific you always eat out of a bag. Last answer.
Gosh darn it. Y'all are yelling at me in the car right now, aren't
I
you?
know, there's something.
Cough drops? I don't know.
Pop drops.
Oh,
What was it?
the last answer was peanuts.
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 Going to
Good
Texas
job.
I don't
Roadhouse.
refer that as a bag. I refer that as a sack of peanuts.
Even when Texas Roadhouse doesn't give you them in a bucket anymore,
it's a
they give you a
pail.
bag.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they give you a bag now. Yeah.
Can you still throw them on the floor?
Yeah.
All right, your 405 Buzz. Your Tracy Morgan story from yesterday.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a couple days now. It was food poisoning
Dang.
Really?
that caused him the medical episode on Monday night's Knicks game.
Now,
he added this quote. He said, "The Knicks are now 1-0 when I throw up on the court."
Jeez, how embarrassing.
That's a funny way
For
to
real.
think about it.
Anyone he was with didn't also experience.
That's a good point.
Not necessarily. He could have eaten by himself.
Yeah, but you'd think Tracy Morgan's going to nicer places, right?
Yeah, right.
Like you would think it's more difficult to get food poisoning. I would hope at least, maybe.
Someone spiked his stuff, man.
Yeah,
Or maybe he's just a regular everyday guy like you guys and goes to
going to Coney Island.
goes to
No, I'm not getting
Western
courtside at Knicks
Sizzlin'.
games.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
I'm just saying, like maybe he ate wherever he wanted to eat beforehand and came to the game.
Maybe it was backstage catering or something.
Maybe.
You never know about these things.
Yeah. There are some like airborne stuff too that flies around when you eat.
I still don't understand how you don't have the presence of mind when you feel it coming on
You don't
to
know
remove
sometimes.
yourself from the situation. It's
I've
a
had
15-second walk to get
off the court
and throw up.
Yeah. You've never not made it to the bathroom to get sick?
Usually is a buildup. I'll tell you what, I've got a record that probably goes back 15 years.
Of not vomiting?
Of making it.
Oh, I'll do anything in my power not to do that.
Not to do that in public.
I do too.
Hate it.
Public. Not even at the house. I can't stand it.
Oh, I hate it. Getting
scary.
sick.
You got to let
stinks.
it out.
I know, and even knowing that you'll feel better after it happens,
I hate
I'm
it.
still like, I don't want to do this.
I know, but sometimes you got to do stuff you don't want to do, Owen.
Yeah.
I know.
If I did that at a Thunder game and I happened to be courtside, I would never go back.
Oh, no.
If I felt iffy at all, I would not even sit courtside.
Yeah.
But, I have driven from Killeen, Texas to Oklahoma City with food poisoning that it didn't hit me until, like, Norman.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. They got Western Sizzlings up there in New York? Or no? Maybe got food poisoning from Western Sizzling.
Killeen, Texas.
No.
Oh, he's talking about.
I'm talking about the Knicks game. Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about
it. Yeah, there's sickness everywhere in the world, Josh.
Yeah.
Okay. In the horror movie
And that's why we need Jesus.
In the horror movie Screamboat, which is a take on Mickey Mouse's Steamboat Willie.
Oh, how terrible.
Mickey Mouse victims include fake Disney princesses like Cindy, with an I, a.k.a. Cinderella, and Jazzy, who's a knockoff of Jasmine from Aladdin.
Wow.
Gosh.
I don't know if I want to watch these things.
Oh, sounds horrible.
Because they did the Winnie the Pooh one.
Yeah, the Poohniverse.
The Poohniverse.
Yeah.
And then they did the, what was the first one?
They did something. I forget what it was.
Pinocchio or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway. Headliners at Lollapalooza. We talked about this a little bit earlier, and the only reason why you care is the one that I'm going to read last. You get Sabrina Carpenter, which, Espresso?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Owen?
Owen knows her.
Cappuccino?
Mocha latte.
Latte.
Yeah. Good
Ariana.
songs.
Tyler, the Creator, Olivia Rodrigo, and your own Luke Combs.
Yeah.
That's so cool he gets to headline.
That's cool.
So the show goes down July 31st to August 3rd in Chicago's Grant Park.
Autumn had an observation the other
awesome
day
in the
about
summer.
Luke Combs and a tribute band that's out there playing Luke Combs songs, and that he's like
Luke
endorsed.
Brush? Oh.
And I was like,
Really?
isn't it kind of early for a Luke Combs tribute band?
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be dead?
That's
To have a tribute band?
I don't know about dead, but
Just thought that was kind of early. I mean, he's had a ton of hits. I'm not saying that, but anyway.
It is fairly early. I can see that.
But
I can see like 90s stuff. Like they do 90s tribute stuff all the time.
But he's not on like the back end of his career by any means.
I thought tribute
He's
bands were
heyday.
only
No.
a thing because
No.
you can't get the real thing.
No.
That's kind of what I thought, but
No.
I guess we're wrong.
It's just like,
Of course we are.
Just think of it as a cover band that's just focused on one artist.
Then call yourself a cover band.
Okay.
Because tribute is paying tribute to someone that's no longer around.
No, you can pay tribute to anybody.
Yeah, but later on in their career.
Yeah.
Like, you could pay tribute to me right now, but not Josh.
Yeah.
He's 6 months in.
Yeah. And the grand scheme.
No, I'll pay tribute to the Coney Dog 6 hot dogs.
There you go.
I honor you, sir.
I honor you.
Sir. What a
Maybe
deal.
honor would be the better word.
Honor band.
Honor band.
An honor band.
Now we're back in high school.
I know. All right. There's a great quote from Martha Stewart.
Oh,
and
here we go.
Owen has said that I need to read it like Martha.
Yes, do your mark.
If you want to be happy for a year, take a spouse. Take a spouse. I can't say this. If you want to be happy for a year, take a spouse. If you want to be happy for a decade, get a dog.
What?
If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make a garden.
Oh, wow, that's awful. That's
Martha.
an awful quote.
She didn't say what's in the garden, though.
Oh,
She likes the
you're
green.
right. Yeah, she does.
Bunch of you'd be fighting weeds. You'd be fighting pests. Yeah, I disagree.
What a negative Nancy you
well,
are.
a garden.
Yeah.
Your 405 Buzz.